the Dovetail Trio.
About the age of sweet 16, I wanted for to go and serve my country and my queen. I enlisted in the army, a drummer boy to be, and they learned me to play upon the rum-a-dum-a-dee. With me big hat and feather, if you had only seen, you'd have sworn it from your very heart, a young man I had been. My waist was slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the drum-a-dee, the best among them all. I often gave a smile, for to think I was a soldier and a maiden all the while. With me big hat and feather, if you had only seen, you'd have sworn it from your very heart, a young man I had been. My waist was slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the drum-a-dee, the best among them all. They sent me down to London, I was scarcely 3 days there, when a maiden fell in love with me, because I was so fair. I told her I was a maiden, she replied, and she went and told my officer the secret she destroyed. With me big hat and feather, if you had only seen, you'd have sworn it from your very heart, a young man I had been. My waist was slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the drum-a-dee, the best among them all. My officer, he sent for me to ask me was it true. I told him that it was, what other could I do? I told him that it was, he smiled and shook his head. It's a pity for to lose you, such a drummer boy you made. With me big hat and feather, if you had only seen, you'd have sworn it from your very heart, a young man I had been. My waist was slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the drum-a-dee, the best among them all. So here is your pension, you have slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the dramedy, the best among them all. With me they cutting further, if you had only seen, you'd have sworn it from your very heart, a young man I had been. My waist was slim and slender, my fingers thin and small, and I could rattle up the dramedy, the best among them all.